So from there on, after like in the late 90s, the liquid pop came in, and they started doing like, would you do liquid more, but like more intricate, more like, it wasn't about the glow stick so much, and they would do like intricate stuff, and to me, it was good, they had their own style, eventually, they took it to the next level, and I was impressed by them, later on, in time. And eventually, like, I think because what I think from like Cold Red, he was the one that took those digits and put them into liquid, and that kind of like bring to like another form, more intricate, more like, where you express with your fingers a lot more different, and those digits, that's for liquid, like something, something crazy, Well, I mean, I was mad depressed when I came here in America. I didn't really know people, and I didn't know how to talk, and it was like really, it was hard for me to, express myself. And eventually, going through all these parties and, learning this dance, and, that just helped me out to me be more open and understand things, And basically, it kind of saved my life, because I didn't really, I didn't. It's like you stepping on another planet coming here from a communist country that you living there for like 15 years, 20 years, and you come here and it's different, and learning liquid and just it's kind of like like you learning kung fu, it just opens you up, and you're learning yourself more, learning about who you are, Well, my life, the reason I call myself Tiny Love is because I didn't want to be like I wanted to have something about love, getting people united, and trying to fight this whole weird, crazy, stuff that's going out there in the world. So that's why I call myself that. And dancing, my life kind of like, when I dance, I want people to understand who I am besides the mask, to get in, to see my soul, and you see me, and you see yourself, because we're all the same, and that's my life expresses that, of that one thing. We're all united, we're all here, and let's stop fighting. I mean, only dancing, but yeah, that's it,
Okay.
Well, to learn liquid, basically I just I still like to get into one. Let's say I do a loop where I just one loop and just keep going and keep going, and I like to get into that. It's like a record that skips, and keep going and going and going till you break out of that. So that was my idea, my thing. I used to learn one. I look at this guy does this thing, right? So I would just do that continuously till like break open that out of that. It's like like you're going in a trance, and eventually you come out with something else, and that's how I used to practice stuff like that in the beginning. But I changed my style of practicing every day almost, and I practice continuously, and I just like to, I look at something, and I take that, and put it into my style, That's like, I like Bruce Lee, the way he does his splits or whatever. I'll take that and I put it into liquid, or, and liquid it's easy to take information in, and and then bring it to you know make something out of it, you know. Yeah, yeah. Well, we used to have like crazy. There's a lot of stories, you know. I can't come out with all of them, but there's there's so many parties, good parties that we had. There was, we danced on the stage, and we danced every stage possible from East Coast, that you could think of. Well, basically, we danced in Roxy. We danced on the stage. We danced on what is it? We danced in New Orleans on the stage. We danced at Lonnie's party in Washington on stage, in front of 4,000 people. We closed out the show in that rave ritual, and we were the last ones. It was Rabbit in the Moon was there, and this guy was spinning. What's his name? Anyway, like a whole bunch of big DJs were there, like some jungle DJ was there too. All these big names, and we were like closing down the show there, it was dope, it was dope. And like here, all the monkey parties, Brass Monkey in Roseland, we danced on the stage in Roseland a whole bunch of times for different parties, And in New Jersey, we danced there too. And like one time in New Jersey, I'm like, nah, my friend Mark, come on, let's go on the stage, and we had lights and all kinds of shit on us, ready like soldiers. We we used to go to rave just like a soldier, and we just it's all about like breaking down get up on the stage and dance, and do your moves over there, because we were always trying to push it, push this dance. Because, the DJ, don't get up on the stage, you might need a little skipping, blah, 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 We had problems with Frankie Bones in the beginning, he used to get mad in Palladium. He shut off the music in Palladium at the peak, because there was this kid there dancing on the side, and the needle was skipping. And, he's a Brooklyn guy, whatever, whenever he gets crazy, he gets crazy. I've got mad love for him, but... that was funny though. So he shut off the music. Everybody like and you hear and you hear him scream at us, motherfucker, get the fuck off the stage, loud. You can hear his voice. It's like everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? So then the kid just jumped out and he's still playing again. So then in Long Island, we went to Long Island. Us ravers, we didn't like that shit. But in Long Island, he's playing like a club, right? And the flyer says, oh, this is a huge club. No, whatever. We go there, it's like a fucking little bar. And he's spinning on top somewhere, and it's barely you could move there. He was playing some dope shit, and we started dancing. We got these huge lights in there, we started spinning them around. And, we need space over here. And we were like, we were like into the music. We didn't know. I don't want to hear somebody telling me you stop doing your shit, right? So you hear him on the mics saying, stop doing that, stop dancing, and we're like on the floor, shut the fuck up, screaming at him, we're like cursing each other out, whatever, and it was funny though, but sometimes like, Frankie Bones this, Frankie Bones that, but he's a cool guy. And anyway, another spot, like we went to a rave here in Brooklyn. It was the Outlaw rave. So we go there, it's like on top of the hill, and it's like a old warehouse, I guess somebody they left that warehouse. They will have to destroy it or something.